what is possible, what is even imaginable. And all of these changes are challenging the way we learn, the way we think about learning, the way we think about what should be learned. And 3 months ago, I was in a session with some of our professors at the university, and we were thinking about, that none of us actually, really knows how to say what we should be teaching at the university, let's say in 15 years. Because we don't know how these technologies become mainstream. We don't know which of these technologies. We don't know. Right now, all the rage is that we need 11,000 coders in Finland right now. And now we're scrambling to supply for that need. We're scrambling to work with our migration officers that we would at least have some people outside, because we just don't have the time to train them all ourselves. But what about, in 10 years we won't need coders at all, because our algorithmics may have developed great enough that we can produce all the code we want just at the press of a button. We don't know that. I don't know that. You don't know that. None of our professors know that. We have no idea what skills people need in 2030. And that's why the emphasis of learning needs to move from the traditional, what do we want to teach? What is going to go into the curriculum? We need to move that emphasis to learning to learn, to caring about learning, to be able to entwine learning into something that's going to be a part of our everyday life from the day we're born to the day we die. And that's why intrinsic motivation needs to go at the very heart of this equation. Because at the end of the day, learning, if you want the ultimate truth about learning, one of the biggest, sort of conversation points about learning that's going on, especially looking at all these amazing technologies here, where people are really the Dragon Box guys, pushing the boundaries of what you can do with gaming and learning. And all of this is still facing this traditional brick wall that says that learning is hard work. And if you want to get the one single most truth that's out there about learning, it is precisely that. Learning is hard work. And there's roughly only 2 ways you can get people to do hard work. One of them is the method that they mostly employ in North Korea. You put a gun to somebody's head and say, sing, and they'll become Pavarotti. But that doesn't work for long, and we are seeing that in Asia, in the statistics of how many school kids in Asian countries, even those best performing PISA countries like Singapore, are contemplating suicide, for example. And it's a sad effect of what happens when you try to enforce learning, enforce the hard work. The other way you can do it is the way where I think we in Finland are leading the way as we speak. So we root learning to intrinsic motivation. We root learning to what you as an individual human being truly care about.